12 and runway 16 one of our permanently closed.
Done? Yeah. 2995. Alright, Mr. Ron, so let's pretend we're going to use this little hole right up here.
Okay.
Okay, it's nice and safe. What we're going to do is we just reduce the power down
One contact
below 20.
269.07, good day. Your radar contact.
And note that you're headed to the northeast, so if we do one lap and we were beneath the clouds, we'd want to end on a northeast heading, 040. So bring that power below 20. Just start a nice slow spiral down. And you see how it's already kind of dropped down to 700 feet and it's continuing to go down? Just bring your nose up just a little bit. Trim, let it go. Trim a little more, let it go. And so the plane's already kind of established where you want it in this turn and descent, so it's not much work that you have to do to get it come down. So all you gotta do is just fly the plane down into this hole.
Okay.
So you gotta look up ahead where you're going. Your track's gonna put you right in those clouds. You might just need to steepen up your bank just a little bit more. Just a little more turn. There we go. I just keep the lap coming and just make sure you tuck underneath that cloud. In real life, I would tell you to go that way because you're already beneath them, but we'll keep the lap coming down.
Houston, jump 9 Bravo Alpha, PNB leaving 1000.
And just a little bit of left rudder here will help you turn out.
Jump 9 Bravo Alpha, approach block 5356 and ident, verify your dash 6.
5356.
Alright, keep that turn coming and we'll level off at 1500. There we go, level it off, power up.
Jump 9 Bravo Alpha, your radar contact 2 Southeast PNB to Holly altitude 2994 altitude, and what altitude you'll be jumping?
2994, leaving 2000, climb 14,500, jump 9 Bravo Alpha.
Jump 9 Bravo Alpha, proceed as requested, cleared into Bravo airspace, advise 1 minute prior to jump.
Jump 9 Bravo Alpha, we'll go.
There you go, there's your heading. And power it up just a little bit more. There we go. Stay at 1500. There you go, so retrim it out, make sure it's nice and easy on you, and this thing's pegged out at 0. You got her dead nuts. Beautiful. So with the bearing, with our spiral and turn here, we'll have to draw ourselves a new line here. So 55 is what you need, you're at 36.
73 there.
Yep. There you go, right about here is probably a perfect heading. Beautiful. Alright, so we're getting close to that 10-mile threshold, so we can start doing our pre-landing checks, at least briefing everything we need to do. Okay. Descent, mixture Richmond. Okay. RP on. Okay. Okay. Fuel's on proper tank. ATIS information we got. Altimeter set. Instruments are in the green. And heading indicator 0606. Good. Pre-landing, landing light on. Autopilot off, seatbelts, harnesses are fastened. Extra best power. Carb heat as required. Fuel pump is on.
Juliet, contact Beaumont Tower, 119.5. Good day.
Flaps is required.
119.5, 04 Juliet, we'll see you.
Pre-landing's complete.
Alright, so he said contact the tower. It's kind of difficult to hear, but got him. And tell him you're inbound from the southwest.
Okay. Beaumont Tower, Piper Warrior 8204 Juliet, inbound about 10 miles southwest of the field. Is there a change?
What's that?
Change in my headset.
204 Juliet, Beaumont Tower, enter right base, runway 16, clear to land.
Right base for 16, clear to land, 04 Juliet.
Did it, if it hits against the side sometimes, it'll mess it up a little bit.
There you go.
Button turned off or something?
Yeah, turned it off.
Alright, where is that airport at?
Tanks.
We're directly on our line and directly on our course here, so the airport should be dead nuts off the nose somewhere.
Yeah. I see a pretty good clearing beyond that green. I'm thinking that may be it.
Okay.
If that's the case, I'll be swinging to the right. I may swinging to the left to make my right base turn for 16. I think I see hangars out there. Tell me I'm right.
I think you got it.
The 16 is going to be like this. And it's going to be the first runway I see.
Yeah, so point the map to the north, that's how the airport's laid out, so we're almost perpendicular with that runway right here. So we're going to kick out.
Yeah.
And he said just said enter base, so if you got the airport in sight, just aim just a little bit off the end of 16. I usually wait till I'm about 3 miles away before I make any adjustment for the base.
Okay.
Just because I want to make sure I do have the airport, I do have the runways, and I'm making sure I'm doing everything right before I just willy-nilly turn out here where I'm not 100% sure if I got the airport, you know?
Right. I think I see the cleared threshold almost straight away. The runway should be running like this, correct? Yeah.
Almost perpendicular. Well, 1, 2, and 3 zeros like this.
Right.
16 and 3, 4 will be like this, straight this way. You're headed right at the middle of the the airport. 1, 2, 3, 0 is like this, straight this way. You're headed right at the middle of the airport. 1, 2, 3, 0 is like this, straight this way. You're headed right at the middle of the airport. 1, 2, 3, 0 is like this, straight this way. You're headed right at the middle of the airport. so I'm looking at, okay, it's running like that. So I need to go ahead and swing out.
Yeah, you're about 3 miles away now. You're sure you got the airport, so you can go ahead and kick over about 10 degrees. And we can come down and start to lose some altitude too.
Pipeline 7 anywhere to 10 to your 11 o'clock, less than a mile, 525 feet.
Oh, yes, sir. We have it inside. Maintaining visual thing.
Again, don't cut over too far. Keep it in just a little bit tighter.
That dark asphalt there is where I'm headed.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep. About the only way I can differentiate them sometimes.
Yeah, use your heading indicator. So your 1-2 is directly perpendicular with you.
Right.
Which is not the runway we want.
Right.
We're perfectly on a base for 1-2, which is, again, not the one we want. So 1-6 is angled back farther this way, which makes sense with our orientation. All right,
Pipeline 7, are
we're
you
about a
re-entering
beam
the
here. We can
Delta?
probably bring our power back to 17.
No, sir. We're going to continue northeast traffic.
Pipeline 7, lead the Bolivar Pass Delta to the northeast. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR. Free exchange approved.
We have enough distance this way, so I'd probably square up with the runway at this point. Pitch up, get the speed slowed down, and whenever you're ready. Beautiful. So get this wing perpendicular, parallel running with your runway. And here's the best check you can do too to make sure is as soon as your wings parallel with your runway, make sure off your right hand pointer 1-6, which is what we've been cleared to land on, right?
Yep. Second flaps.
Beautiful. Looking good.
Maybe a little bit too early on the final.
Yep.
I'm at 500 now, which is good.
Yep, good speed, looking good. Looks like it's sinking just a little bit.
Power helicopter, Air 1. Air 1, Beaumont Tower. Air 1, Beaumont Tower.
They're just a little bit low, give it a little bit of power, bounce you back up there. There we go, see it starting to come back up?
Yeah.
And then bring it back where you had it. So it's going to be right rudder and left aileron on the landing here.
Yeah.
Reduce a little power, just let it glide down to that second mark. Reduce a little more. Reduce a little more, there we go. It's flying all by itself, looking good. Nice and smooth, power's coming out as we flare. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. And finish that landing, keep this up. Now see how the airplane's kind of tilted? Bring that wing down so that wind doesn't
Blow us over.
pick you up.